Hello everyone, my name is 𝗬𝗏𝗃𝗃. I'm from Egypt and I live here in Ecuador. I'm an English teacher. So today I'm honored to present the research to study titled Pedagogical Leadership as a Driver of Educational Change. So this article is as a result of collaborative efforts with Mariuxi, Ita, Xiomara, Adriana, and Mariuxi. So our research addresses a pressing issue in education today. But before starting, I need to ask important questions, sorry. How can school leadership transform learning environments and promote sustainable change? So to answer this question, pedagogical leadership, unlike administrative leadership, is focused on 3 points. First, improving teaching and learning, and fostering professional growth among teachers. Third, creating school culture centered on collaboration and equity. So this is study based on qualitative, constructivist approach and explores the topics through systemic literature review from 2010 to 24. Well, methodology to answer our main question, how does pedagogical drive educational change? We use systemic literature review methodology. So we searched for major academic database, the famous one is Campos, Web Science, and ERIC. Well, and Google Scholar. So we applied operators in English and Spanish, using terms like pedagogical leadership, structural leadership, educational change, school improvement, and teacher development. So our time frame covered 4 years from 2010 to 24. We initially found 134 academic publications. After careful filtering, 25 peer-reviewed articles were selected for in-depth analysis. Semantic analysis was applied based on Brown and Clark's 6 phases models, and all sources were assessed using a checklist in 2018 to ensure methodological rigor. So this approach allowed us to identify 4 dominant themes in the literature on pedagogical leadership. Well, the result, our research. So let's take a look at the key of results of the review. Our analysis is divided for main themes related to pedagogical leadership. Yes, first one, collaborative leadership, instructional supervision, equity and inclusion, evidence-based decision making. So collaborative leadership was the most frequent theme present in 9 of the 25 studies. It includes actions such as creating professional learning communities, promoting shared decision making, and developing a collective vision. Structural supervision appeared in 7 studies. Well, so involves mentoring, classroom observations, and feedback to improve teaching quality. And equity and inclusion were addressed in 5 studies. Pedagogical leaders promote inclusive learning, especially is underserved communities through culturally responsive teaching and support for marginalized students. And the last one, evidence-based decision on decision making, was found in 4 studies. Here, leaders used the data to guide improvement, such as assessment results, teacher reflections, and the school climate survey. You can see the statics. So the SIMs are interconnected, and together they form a comprehensive model of pedagogical shape. Based on thematic findings, we identified key impact area of pedagogical leadership, each evaluated with an average impact score from 1 to 5. So discussion about impact areas for 5 points. The first, teacher professional development and students' achievement, school culture, equity, and inclusions. So student achievement average 4.5, and teacher professional development average 4.7, school culture 4.6, and equity and inclusion 4.2. So let me highlight 4 key insights. So pedagogical leadership fosters teachers' growth, students' performance, and learning environments. So teachers feel more confident, and the classroom become more dynamic and student-centered. Collaboration and distributed in leadership improve school resilience and morale. When teachers share responsibility, a school becomes for innovative and inclusive. Inclusive practice help addresses systematic inequalities. Leaders who prioritize equity can reduce dropout rates and increase engagement in marginalized communities. 4. Data-informed leadership promotes evidence-based decisions, but must be used ethically. So data should not become a mechanism of control. It must support reflection, not repressions. So this insight confirms that pedagogical leadership is not a top-down model. It's relational, constructual, and focused on learning, equity, and the continuous environment. To include this part, our review clearly demonstrated that pedagogical leadership is essential of educational transformation. It goes beyond administration and the compliance. It's about empowering teachers, building inclusive environment, and leading with purpose and vision. We found that collaborative environments increase innovation, instructional supervision boosts teaching quality, equity-driven leadership promotes fairness, and data-informed decisions lead to better planning. However, we also identified research gaps, especially in Latin America and the rural settings, which need more attention in future studies. So thank you very much for your time and your attention. If you would like to learn more about the article or discuss about collaboration, feel free to contact me. There is my email. So thank you again.